Imagine opening your AI bill next month and realizing one engineer used more AI than the rest of the team combined. Not because they abused it, they just used Copilot the way modern AI coding is designed to be used. This story is not really about pricing, it is about something much bigger. What if GitHub is the first major coding platform willing to admit unlimited AI is not economically sustainable? GitHub Copilot is moving heavier AI workflows toward metered usage, credits, premium requests, model tiers, and limits that depend on how much context and output your work consumes. Developers do not think in tokens, they think in tasks. Explain this file, fix this test, review this pull request. AI platforms count input tokens, output tokens, model calls, latency, and margin. That is why the reaction is so strong. The old promise felt like electricity in the office, it was just there. Token billing feels more like a taxi meter. You can still ride, but now you feel every mile. The magic of AI coding was permission. Ask dumb questions, paste messy context, try 5 refactors, and throw away the bad attempts. Once the meter is visible, people become careful. For enterprises, the scary part is not that AI costs money. The scary part is uneven usage. One engineer uses autocomplete. Another runs agents all day. Same seat, different compute footprint. That breaks the old SaaS assumption. In normal subscriptions, most users cost less than the price they pay. In AI coding, the best users can become the most expensive users. A quick autocomplete is cheap. A long agentic session with a frontier model is not. One visible request can hide repo reads, model calls, test loops, and retries. So the first uncomfortable question is simple. When a coding agent works for an hour, what exactly did you buy? One answer? Or a small temporary software team made of compute? Unlimited pricing works when the average user is cheap and the heavy user is rare. Gyms, streaming, SaaS, they all depend on that math. But AI coding pushes the opposite direction. The power user is not abusing Copilot. They are doing exactly what the roadmap encourages: bigger context, stronger models, more agents, and more work delegated to AI. Why now? Because AI coding moved beyond autocomplete. Context grew, reasoning models arrived, background agents became real. Simple subscriptions started carrying real risk. The next phase will probably look like model routing. Cheap models for routine work, expensive models for hard problems, credits for premium work, teams learning when to spend intelligence and when not to. Who benefits? AI labs, when pricing tracks usage. Cloud providers, because compute demand rises. Enterprises, if they get controls and budgets that match reality. Who loses first? Heavy individual users, small teams with unpredictable workflows, and maybe the creative flow where experimenting with AI used to feel basically free. The bigger story is not GitHub. OpenAI, Anthropic, Google, Cursor, and every coding assistant face the same equation: more intelligence, more autonomy, one simple bill. That simple bill is the dream. But every feature developers want pushes the other way. Longer context, deeper reasoning, tool calls, memory, background tasks, and speed. The real shift is that AI coding is becoming cloud infrastructure. Powerful, flexible, essential, and very easy to overspend on if teams do not understand the meter. That creates a new engineering skill: AI compute literacy. Knowing when to use the strong model, when to shrink context, and when an agent run is worth it. Teams will create rules: cheap models for boilerplate, frontier models for hard debugging, budgets around background agents. AI runs treated like production resources. Here is the surprising reality nobody likes saying. Unlimited AI was never truly unlimited. It was subsidized by venture capital, cloud credits, strategic losses, and market share wars. That is also why developers feel betrayed. The product trained people to rely on unlimited usage. Then the meter appeared. The problem is not only price, it is trust and predictability. The hard truth is that the more useful AI coding gets, the harder flat pricing becomes. If an agent can do hours of work, someone pays for that compute. So, what happens next? Expect credit bundles, usage alerts, admin dashboards, model routing, and more separation between everyday AI help and expensive frontier agent work. This may also make smaller models more important. Local models, open weight models, and cheaper routing layers suddenly matter because not every coding task deserves a premium frontier model. The winners will not stop using AI, they will use it deliberately, measure value, route intelligently, and spend expensive intelligence only where it changes the outcome. So, is unlimited AI coding dead? For autocomplete and lightweight help, probably not. For unlimited frontier model agents, probably yes. That version was living on borrowed economics. The new deal will likely be a base subscription for everyday work, credits for advanced models, team budgets for heavy usage, and cheaper models quietly handling routine tasks in the background. And now the open loop from the beginning. If GitHub is doing this today, who is next? Maybe not with the same language, maybe not tomorrow, but the economic pressure is industry wide. GitHub did not just change a billing model, it exposed the economics of the AI coding era. AI will be infrastructure, and infrastructure always gets a bill. The next question is practical. How should engineering teams actually control AI coding costs without killing productivity? That is the playbook worth building next.